Who's Leo?
Leo is just a person who kind of knew her entire life that she's here for a reason. And I always look back and try to define that exact moment when the spark came or the inspiration came, because we'll all talk about purpose, right? Everything has to be done on purpose, has to have a purpose. Where is that purpose? How do you even get that purpose? So I always kind of knew I had the path, but I had no idea what that path was for my biggest part of my life. So I'm looking back and people are asking, "Hey, Leo, how did you find your purpose? How did you get in touch with?" And what I want to say is that I never found my purpose. It took me years and years to find my purpose. It was a real struggle. And what I realized is that Leo is a girl who built her purpose rather than found her purpose, because I kind of knew I meant for something, but then I realized that I have to create that something that I want to do for the rest of my life. So I guess Leo is a girl who created her purpose.
And when you said it takes a lot of courage to look inside, but I did.
And looking inside was scary because I knew there's nothing. So my mind, I was like, there's nothing to find. There's so much averages inside that I might get disappointed. So when I'm talking about it takes courage to look inside, is that we all think we're not going to find great things. There's only average things inside. We're going to get disappointed. So when I realized that this is just a story that I'm telling myself, and even if I find average things inside, I still kind of have the power to change that and grow from there. Then I did. Then I said, well, there's nothing to lose. So I did.
Nice. Okay, you were comparing two things between Coach you today and the powerful you in the future. My question is it like one-time recharge in life that to fill and find this formula in your life? Or is it like you need to be recharged every quiet now and then, every year, every 2 years, or when you find yourself in a road junction? How does it work?
Right. This is a very good question. Thank you so much for asking, by the way, because this is something that people need clarity on coming to a coach or seeking help. Coaching is such a new discipline and people need to understand exactly how it works. So in my opinion, the answer is yes. and you might say, what do you mean, Leo? Yes. Yes to it can be one time. Yes to it can be a lifelong journey. It is a very individual path. Mm-hmm. I would say past traumas or conflicts, inner conflicts, those kind of things, once solved, they never will ever return with the same level of intensity, with the same level of effect on your behavior, on your mood and stuff like that. So those type of things, once undone, so those knots, once healed, you're done with them. You will never have that kind of intensity. Having said that, going forward, reaching and stepping into clarity, stepping into your higher self, it is a forever journey because we are constantly growing. And it's not only we're constantly growing, we're constantly stepping into new seasons of our own lives, right? We have our springtime, 0 to 20, 20 to 40, we have our summer, 41 to 62, we have our autumn, and then we step towards winter, right? So what is change? What is uncertainty? Uncertainty is the normal environment that we humans were created for. We just forget we're created for uncertainty. We're the most adaptable creatures on the planet. That's why we're the apex predators, right? That's why we took over whales and elephants and saber-toothed tigers, because we are extremely, our supreme superpower, adaptability. That's it. And we forget, we're disconnected with our
Disconnect. This is a trigger for me every time I hear this word, because this connection between what? Me and myself, because of
you said something very, very special. Disconnect between me and myself. And the answer is yes, exactly. You're disconnecting not because you're busy, you're disconnecting through a very fundamental belief about yourself, right? So where is disconnect? Disconnect is who I am and what I can do, what I can do, what I cannot do. That's it. It's a simple. So in the middle, the disconnected part. So it can be what? Either, so this part can be the conductor or it can be a block. So what we have, when we have an unhelpful belief, it's a block. Who I am, what I can do, what I can be. But the conductor is a belief, a better belief. Let's say I'm not good enough, or I'm not good enough if we replace that with I can be anybody I want. I can do anything I want. I can figure it out. I'm here to find solution, whatever that is. Where I am worthy, I am lovable, I can do things, I can figure it out, whatever. You just replace a blocking belief for a conducting belief, and then this bridge becomes an easy path, and you just get aligned with who you are.
if I have what it takes, or I have the answer to proceed, when or why do I need a coach?
Right, great question. Again, love that. You do not need a coach. Nobody needs a coach. So the thing is, a coach comes into your life when you really are ready to step into your higher self. That is the only time where you want a coach. A coach is not really a need. It's not air, it's not, nobody's planning their budget to get coaching around, right? Not just yet. So you will be ready. So if you don't try to figure out things on your own, you will be doubting the help that you're getting. So when you try to figure things out on your own by yourself, and you say, I want someone to guide me, that's when you are ready. And that's when you will benefit the most from the coaching journey. And one myth I want to break here and now is that, coaching has to guarantee results. And when you try to figure things out on your own, you don't need a coach, but say, right, I want a coach and I'm ready for it, then you will have tremendous, wonderful results from your coaching journey.
Let's say it this way. You have the mic, you have the audience. Your last message for this session would be what?
Great. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to us. Don't listen to experts. Don't listen to anyone. Learn to listen to your inner intuition and your inner gut. Find someone to help you learn how to develop that self-trust, how to learn to read your own intuition and your own inner guidance. And you will be guided for the rest of your life.